July for China, yes, there's kind of an uptick in it, which is good, so that the fear of deflation is off in that environment. But I'll tell you that there's demand concern that will also boost economic activities right away in China. You see, for me, that's another thing. But if you look at it, because there also I think that Japan market is also leading, closing positive, even when there is concern for what for the interest rate hike and all, and also the likely chance that the Fed was to go to what kind of cut rate in their next meeting. These are the factors also driving market. But the good news that majority market in that region, initial market, are in green, and also moving up to close higher this week for that zone. For me, it's a good one. And also, as I said, the fear of a recession is cooling off. Also, positive inflation data also that came from what from China. For me, like I said earlier, are the things driving driving activities in that domain. For me, it's a good one. But if you flip to what is happening in Europe, I'll tell you that Europe, especially we have seen that market for the past 4 straight days have been in the green consistently, and that is a good news for that environment or that domain. And I'll tell you, you can see the impact of rate cut already in that environment. I see that consumer goods and all those services sector have rebounded in terms of company in that environment because of low cost of fund. When you see an environment where costs are relatively cheap, you are going to see improved activities, which also we're already seen in Europe, because of what ECB rate cut earlier to lead this move of rate cut in market economy that also help the those environment to rebound. And also there's a lot of bargain hunting, also going around because of positive earnings and the adjustment that we saw because of fear of panic. That is why we are seeing that investors are really calculating a portfolio on the strength of what this pullback that we've seen, and also signal that most tech company, heavy tech company, also both in Asia, Europe, in the US, are likely also to post a positive earnings going to the future, despite the shake they saw because of the age of artificial intelligence is also there. That sector is also not doing well, even when there's a flag, when they saw some result that came from some of the big names there. But as well as for market also kind of rebalancing their portfolio, and also I think that there's still opportunity in different sectors where they can make money, especially as this interest rate in the other economy. We saw China country rate, we saw England, Bank of England, or since it just where that is left. This also going to have a way of what boosting mature economy performance that will see a better, stronger number going to the future, especially the Q3 number. If all hands are put on deck in this economy and rate cut goes around the mature economy, that was going to put. But don't forget that this rate cut also has a plus for other emerging markets. Why I say so is that when there's rate cut in a mature market, the investors who are international investors that do international trade also want to be looking at either trading in another environment where there's a portion of high interest return, high interest rates where they can also make money. That also shift fund because they will have access to cheaper fund in those environment and market economy. I believe that if we can get it right through our policy here in Nigeria, our market is one of the destinations where we're expecting to see foreign fund coming because of what undervalue state of our market. Even our market is already approaching back again to 100,000 index mark. What that most of the stocks are very cheap. Apart from those high capital that move the market to that level, other stocks in other industries or sector have potential to go up. We have seen numbers coming up from across the service sector, agriculture sector, oil sector, pointing where the market is going. For me, the market is rebounding. This number, despite the headwinds we are seeing in Nigeria economy, most of the companies there show that our managers are really effective, and that also is reflecting on the rebound we are seeing in the market. You can see that those high capital that pull the market down are gradually rebounding now. You can see that market has went up for almost 3 days now. On the green, for me, it's a good news for our market. That means as investor, understand the domain where you play and play it intelligently, using figure, which is allocated that numbers don't lie. Economic data will point to you. The company data, the numbers will point to where they are going, and also what the sentiment in the market. This number that will drive that sentiment, either positive or negative. That's why you must understand how to read your sentiment report, understand how to also to make use of your technical analysis and your fundamental. Like I always say anytime that fundamental is for you to choose stocks. Why the right price to buy is for your technical analysis. Why price movement is a question of sentiment. You can see how all these components of analysis play. You must understand what is the sentiment behind the stock, what is the factor, what is the news flow, what is the underlying a factor that's driving the stock. Once you get that, you know also what to do. And also in any market of the world, Don't expect that all stock will move at a time. That's why for those that understand how to trade, you enter a stock before the trend starts. Yes, trend is your friend. You can see what is happening on one day in the market. How long will one day run? Where is it going to pull back? Yes, if you look at the one day, no, when it comes to that technical analysis, we also look at that. So let me just stop here and go to what and go to other stage of analysis. We have different segments of analysis. Wow, looking at the top to bottom, looking at what is happening in the top market to what the market here. Now I want to look at what is the market data as we speak. It's very, very important to know the market data right away before we go to what the fundamental for today. So those earnings are going to like. But today we're looking at the numbers that came from Julius Berger and also from Wapco, which is the Lafarge. These are also in the same almost the construction or building material, so that can give us insight what we should expect from this sector at the time that Nigeria economy is struggling. We're seeing protests here and there, bad governance, protests, but you can see that most industry has potential. And what is driving Julius Berger performance? Why is we're seeing a pullback and what a pullback in Lafarge? You must understand all this because it will help you to know exactly where to stand as a trader or investor. Once you're able to do that, you can make information at any given time. But when you are being kind of tossed up and down by the market wave because you don't have plan or because you don't understand the market, that is why this class is very, very important for every design investor always to be with us either on this class or Q&A session where details also be discussed, so that this will help you to make what informed investment decision in any market condition. No matter what the market, whether in the bear market, the bull market, I'll tell you that earnings is very, very important. Understand the market cycle, understand also the big trend in the market is also very, very important, so that it will help you to make what re-informed decision to what to do. Here, coming to market data as we speak now, market as yesterday crossed the 78,000 mark again. Now market is reading 78,389.74, up by what 273.74 basic point, representing 0.28, which is 0.3 in the green. For me, it's a good one in all standard. And if you look at also the market breadth is positively, what I put now is like positively strong. Yes, I would say that it's really strong. This time shows that we're seeing buyers taking dominant in the market. That is in the last 3 days, which is a sign that yes, this undervalued stock or market has entered overbought region, oversold region. Sorry, that was originally an attraction. Even when other stocks are entering overbought, but the general market is entering what oversold region. That is the attraction. Now, so that yesterday the market had to cross the T line, which also going to discuss when we come to technical analysis. But on the strength of the market data that I'm just explaining, that yes, that the market breadth is positive, and we're having 22 gainers against against the 6 losers. Look at the top 6 losers. I'll tell you that profit taking have hit custodian investment, losing 125 down by 9.8%, followed by Omatech. Omatech is in the red, by 7.1, followed by Deep Capital, FCMB, and UPDC. I'll tell you these are profit taking in these stocks, and for investors don't need to panic. We have seen the that are managed from custodian. These are powerful number. We still that are managed from UPDC, and that from FCMB. And these numbers are not weak numbers. These are good numbers, signaling where they are going. Also, if you look at the gainers chart, I'll tell you that Julius Berger is leading, and today we're discussing Julius Berger number is leading in that part, 10% up in the green. Almost at 110 naira again as we speak. For those that attended master class, you know what I said about Julius Berger. You can see it already on the move. Followed by Mercure. Mercure, for me, I'll say it's just pure market sentiment. The company that just moved from 2 naira something to after listing because the share is not available. That's why as investor you have to play with caution. Most times if you are in this stock, if you want to sell, from a problem, if you want to buy for what the share is not available. Yes, we are seeing that academic press also on that list, followed by Owando. Owando have sustained but looking at the Owando chart, we are going to see to tell you the where Owando is and what are the prospects for Owando as from this point, which we are going to discuss more also in tomorrow Q&A. If you look also Virtual Capital also is in the green, almost up, also up by 9.7%, trading around 1 naira 24 kobo right away. These are the top gainers in terms of volume activities. Virtual is also leading. Then traded 18.8 million shares, followed by UBA 18.3 million shares. Transcorp also traded by 14.5 million shares at 11 naira 15 kobo. Also GT Code traded at around 46, traded at 12.2 million shares, and Access Corp at 19 naira 50 kobo traded 10.3 shares. This I was saying that no activities coming back to financial sector as well as dividend payment for interim dividend approach what comes closer or I know comes there. For me, these are the state of the market right away now. But quick one before we go to chart, we want to look at what is the number that emanated from the building material and construction sector saying, no, we have seen numbers that came from insurance company pointing out that yes, there's a good performance. Also, that of banks so far as also so we have seen the number that came from the agriculture sector. I think one that emanated from the world from oil and gas. Yes, we have seen few in the consumer goods trying to rebound. We saw the result that came from from Honeywell, the one that came from also from Unilever and the and the flour mill Nigeria. But the one that came from Dangote Sugar and Nestle, I still was a shocking one because they are still posting up. But the one that came from MTN, even MTN was on the peak yesterday, gained 10%. These numbers also send a signal where investors should also pay their attention. And also, when you start pulling back a lot of non-earnings, if it's likely that the coming result is likely to turn positive, fine. But the one that I've told you that they are turn positive, you can see that the demand for those stocks has been on the increase. We saw what happened 2 days on Honeywell because they moved from a negative account to what a positive account. These are the things that will continue to drive the market. That's why, as a trader, investor, for you to be successful, you must know how to combine what your technical, your fundamental, and your sentiment report. Even common sense, all you need what to understand the market dynamics and also follow the cycle of the market with good proper timing, to know exactly when to launch. Because remember that in anything, what there's time and season. That tells you that the timing in any situation to know exactly when to be in and when to be out. Yes, we move to the number that we're going to discuss today. We're starting work with Julius Berger. Say that this number for Julius Berger is very, very important. We'll discuss it. Yes, the stock will gain almost 10% this morning. But on the strength of the number, I'm just seeing a higher upside potential because of the nature of their business and also the kind of the group they operate, where they are taking earning or FS from foreign, people, companies or outside because of all they are consulting, consulting, segment or also subsidiary, and both consulting for Nigeria and international, construction companies or building. That also, also they are into building, they are into management, a lot of things that also, even when they're slowing down in their expansion, but still, a lot of business they are doing within, and also that continue to reflect on their number. Yes, we want to start from Las Vegas, like I said earlier. The top line, which is the revenue, was up marginally by just 7%, moving from 228 228.04 billion to 243.77 billion, which is 243.8 billion, up by 7%. At the end of the day, the 243.8 billion translates to 11.6 billion in terms of profit against against 6.5 billion in 2023, representing 72% in the green. Up, fine. For me, it's a good one. But if you look at the top line had just a marginal growth. While the bottom line, we saw a huge growth of almost 2 digits to almost 7, almost getting to 100%. For me, it's a good one. But what are the factors that really contributed to this PAT? Seeing that the top line was almost flat or marginally up, we can see that the impact of FS gain, FS gain and what investment income had pushed the bottom line, and that is that, like I said earlier at the beginning, that this FS gain will continue because of what the consultancy that kind of extend beyond the shore of Nigeria, where they are earning dollars. And don't forget that because of the exchange rate today, will continue unless we even when we become stable, because it's a regular thing. Consulting is what you earn, or also royalty in what you do for companies, for countries. These are also impacting on Julius Berger. For me, that's why when the price is moving, I'm not surprised. We're going to see a better number and a better payout. We'll see them move from 2 naira to 250 to 3 naira. Consequently, likely to move to 4 naira or 350. These are the things that are going to support the price. Yes, my say stock that selling for almost 100 naira, dividends of that is also, I say, is very the yield is low. But because of holding structure and the low share in issue, just 1.6 billion share in issue for Berger is small. And also, don't forget also, because they are into construction sector, where in Nigeria we're having infrastructural gap. I tell you that the government at state level, local level, and also the federal are continuing to drive construction. Knowing that in Nigeria, the physical, the democracy is through construction. I can even borrow and all those bridges. But it's beyond that. But in Nigeria, because of the nature of Nigeria, once the construction side, so that the government is working. And also that most governments are signing up to Julius Berger. It's sign that this year we're going to see more of what of better profit at the end of the day. That means investors are already positioning ahead of what? Ahead of Q3 and the year 2024 financial result that come in February. For me, it's a good one. That at the end of the day, the 11.6 billion translated to an earning per share of 7 naira 20 kobo. This for what? for 6 months against 4 naira 20 kobo. At the end of the day, you can forecast from this 7 naira 20 kobo that we're going to say likely see 15 naira earning per share, or let's say 14 naira per share, and dividend of 4 naira or 5 naira is possible when you are earning 14, for 15 naira at the end of the year. These are the things driving what the price of the price of Julius Berger. At the end of the day, the retained earnings of Julius Berger move higher than what he posted in the full year 2023, at 55.49 billion against what he posted in full year 2024. For me, it's a good one. But if you look at where there's a little concern for me is that if you look at the operating cash flow for the period, we saw a negative position of 27.94 billion against negative position of 11.1 billion in 2023. Yes, like I told you that when you see a company that we are seeing a negative earnings, a negative cash flow against earnings, it's a matter of time. But we want to watch to see what the trend will be in future. But on other means, this is a misnumber that point where the is going. But I believe that there's still potential later to go high. For me, investors that are there for long term, depend your investment objective, know what to do at the right time. Yes, we flipped over to see what the result that came from Wapco. How did it look like? And I'll say that the number that came from Wapco also was a misnumber, because I will see that this number say that yes, there's a lot of cost incurred here. That also have pulled back what the bottom line of Wapco. We saw financial cost moving from about 1 billion to 33.1 billion. You can see the amount that also each of 2023 6 months, 2024 6 months result that we're just going to look at. If you look at the revenue or the top line of Wapco, we moved from 197.7 billion to 295.6 billion. That's about 50% up in the green. But at the end of the day, we saw a decline in profit after tax to 29.4 billion against 35.5 billion in 2023. That represents a decline of 17.3% in the red. Now you can see that the growth, and at the end of the day, I told you that the high cost of operation, which also reflected in the cost of sales, the administration, and also cost of finance, has already put it back the company down. That's for what many companies in Nigeria are struggling now, because of what high interest rate in Nigeria, at the same time low purchasing power of the people and high inflation. But these companies continue to maneuver because they understand the terrain. For me, we say kudos to them for remaining in business, because without them, most revenue for state government or federal government will also be affected. But I believe that at the end of the day, the 29.4 billion profit after tax in 2024 6 months translate to what? To 1 naira 82 kobo earning per share against 2 naira 20 kobo in 2023. And then you can also see that high cost reflection on the profit margin that dropped from 17.95% to 9.93%. So you can see that I will tell you this is a low profit margin because it's below the standard of 10%. Tells that yes, Lafarge needs to also, or Wapco need to improve their cost management to remain above. That of those you can see also what high cost or cost of operation also eating their profit margin. But at the end of the day, the cash flow for Wapco for 6 months, business activities dropped to 18.77 billion from 95.95 billion in 2023. I can see impact of high cost of fund impacting negatively on Wapco's result or operation. That's why every angle the government should look at what the interest rate is today, because it's killing and also eating up some companies or profit at the end of the day. Yes, because of our time, we quickly move to see what is happening in the live market. Looking at the chart, yes, you can see here that for the past 3 days, looking at this index action that here, you can see that for the past we are seeing market trying to recover and uptrend. But let's see now, the market come also to form a double top here. You can see this level here. There's one there. Another breakout can also convert an uptrend. But because of this double top we're seeing here and there, might see a pullback from here. But let's quickly call up other indicators that will help us to see where is market doing, what is the money flow, where is the T line, what is the position of T line. Once you're able to grab all this, it will help you also to know exactly what to do in the market at any given time. That's why looking at your chart and I know how to read it is very, very important in any market condition, because it tells you the sentiment of the people and where the fund is going, which also is very, very important for every investor or trader to know. Yes, we turn our T line to 8 days moving exponential, not 9. So I use volume 9. But you can see here that the market has really crossed the T line back. It's a sign that fresh momentum, fresh strength coming back to the market. Market is recovering. You can see there yesterday that the market closed above the T line. Fine. But as we speak now, market is still trading at below the 50 days moving average, simple moving average, and the 50 days exponential EMA. It tells that but the good thing is that if you look at also your MACD, might give a sign of what bullishness coming back to the market or market becoming bullish. Let's say market crossing the T line. You can see here now, the market is almost crossing to the other part side. Looking at what your this histogram here. Let me quickly go back to where you can see it very well and understand what I'm saying. Yes, you can see that the blue line is almost crossing what the red one. But the good thing, the thing again, I also that we're seeing a missed signal. That money flow is still looking down to read almost 16.4, and this is a region of what we call oversold region. And fund have left the market is back to what to return into the grid. We're seeing buy interest in both highly priced stock and some blue chips company and some also local stock because of their results position what the portfolio. This for the index, but quickly look at different time frame for the index. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. For you can see on 1 hour chart the market is strong. You can see how market have crossed the T line sharply and moving up. You can see that market is also going far from what for the T line. The more market go far from the T line, more it comes down. That is why this gap between the T line and the index action is what to also pay attention. But if you look at money flow on the day on the 1 hour chart, is already far above 50, almost reading 76%. For me, it's a good one for what for investors to know exactly what to do when it comes to what reading the chart. And also, if you look at MACD on the 1 hour chart, it's sharp. So very, very, very bullish for MACD. That's it here that MACD is looking up for investors to know that there's more momentum coming back to the market now on the 1 hour chart. You need to also look at that. But quickly look at what is happening also on 2 hours and 4 hour chart. It's very, very important that we know this. Why? So personally, I prefer to look at 4 hour chart, but for the purpose of the class, you can see also both 2 hours chart is looking up as we're seeing. You can see it here, very sharp movement here we're seeing. Look at where the index action is above the T line. Money flow is reading 77, while MACD is also bullish. If you look at what the last one before we go to other stuff, to let's look at 4 hour chart to tell us exactly where the market is going from here. It's very, very important that you and I should understand the market where we play to know exactly what is happening in the market so that at the end of the day, you're able to make what informed investment decision. That will help you to know what to do in the market. On the market for 4 hour chart, the market is still strong. You can see that the market is almost crossing what is the what we call the double top. You can see where the market is now is almost crossing and breaking it out. That is a good one. If market can sustain this at the end of the day, it's a good sign for what for the week we are entering. But don't forget that the month of August is a very dicey month, I would say, because this is a month that market suffer most in the history of our market. I'm not saying that across the globe. But if you look at MACD, very, very positive also. That become bullish on what on 4 hour chart. For quick one, we look at two stocks before we call it a day. Let's look at what is happening in Berger Capital. Berger Capital, we need to look at what is happening there. That we are seeing these moves, recently. What our investors expect to see more from this industry. Is it time for them to all jump in and start, buying this insurance stock? Well, we're seeing insurance companies that have not done badly because results are pointing where they are good. You can see that yes, look at this stock on power stock for power chart. That is above the T line. But see that volume is also coming. You can see it's trading above the average moving volume now, which is a sign. But money flow is slowing down little on 4 hour chart, and MACD is also bullish on 4 hour. If you look at 1 hour chart for the stock, on 1 hour I can see that it's almost reading at 24. You can see where it is now, and closing close to another stronger resistance level. Once it breaks out the next level, which is the highest level, that would be 1 naira 38 kobo, that will also signal another move entirely for the stock. And this 1 hour chart for this stock. But let's quickly look at Owando. Owando, we can look at Owando and see what we can see on a monthly chart on Owando. Let's look at Owando, and it's time for me to also quickly look at the Julius Berger chart to see this Owando we are looking at. Owando chart. I want to look at what that Owando momentum is. This is strong. If you look at the momentum chart of Owando, you can see on a 1 hour chart. You can see that way it is now around almost 14 naira 60 kobo right away. You can see the momentum is strong. Even when it goes up and down, look as shown here in what with the histogram here. You can see the market is up 100%, 100 points for money flow. That means fund is anything on a 1 hour chart. For me, it's a good news for the stock. Let's look at the 4 hour strategy, the same trend. So quickly look at what is the stock doing on a monthly chart. You see, has it broken a top line? Yeah, I want to draw your attention here. You can see that the stock have broken. This is about the 2014 position with the highest that the market touched 36 naira something. Yesterday, it was almost forming a double top there. But this morning, it has broken out that double this resistance here, moving to another where a support line, a support position is turning a resistance. Was able to cross this level now of 14 naira. Say that the stock almost more than 10 years high. No, after 2014 to that is 10 years high now we're seeing the stock. We can see that the momentum and the money flow chart remain very strong on the monthly chart, leading the 76 for one low. For me, it's a good news for the stock. There's still strong potential in this stock. Say that the stock is pointing to somewhere and it's going also going places. Investors should keep their eyes, but for trader, don't be carried away with that up market. Know when to take your profit and take it as when due, so that this same market will correct. But don't forget that we want to need to correct also to gather more momentum to continue the uptrend. If the numbers were expecting, I said it in the class yesterday, also on Wednesday, that the most important numbers we're looking at in the window is what Q1 and Q2 2024. That will give you where they are, because you can see the life of Steplat, other P 120 naira as dividend for the correct financial year ended 2023. We saw a total of almost 60 to 65 from Steplat. Put all these are above the market price of Wando. Say that Wando's has value and Wando is expanded with acquisition. Yes, we can see that during after Philip Kono Philip Kono Konoko Philip acquisition. Nothing happened both at the South African market and here. Before now, we're seeing an improvement and also we're seeing also expansion. And we believe that Rwanda has a lot to offer the market if they become more transparent, able to boost investors' confidence. At the same time, let investors see value for their work, for their waiting. But almost 8 years now, Rwanda have not paid paid dividend to investors. On this note, I'll call it a day. I'll say see you on what on Monday and also tomorrow we'll be looking at what the shakeout in the market. Is it creating opportunity, or is people also keeping people on the sideline? See you tomorrow for those in Q&A and on Monday for live session again. Bye. Who is talking about that?